Alright, Lee. Take him off.
Really?
What if Lee was the main character of Naruto? For starters, we would get a way more interesting character considering he has no innate abilities, neither is he some reincarnation of another powerful being. Rock Lee would be totally different. He wouldn't follow the privileged character trope. This would be a hero who we have needed in anime for a very long time. Let's talk about Rock Lee as a character and his abilities, what his story would look like, how we can prove that he's an excellent candidate for a spin-off canon story. This would be a character who has worked completely from the ground up. Every MC in shonen tends to have some hidden, if not randomly attained ability that no one else has, whether that be a hidden bloodline like Ichigo, a demon fox like Naruto, or a free superpower given to him by a literal god like Midoriya. Let's talk about how Rock Lee shaped his own abilities. As you may know, Lee's main abilities revolve around his physical strength, stamina, energy, and internal determination. He only possesses basic abilities of genjutsu and ninjutsu. His main prowess revolves around taijutsu, which entails more one-on-one combat. Because of this ability he lacks, which every other character in Naruto seems to possess, Rock Lee is looked down on by his peers and teachers, and even his opponents. This is until he shows his skills off in a match. In the tuning exams, for example, we were able to see Lee use his special ability called the 8 Inner Gates. In this example, he uses the most powerful move he has in the anime so far, called the 5th Inner Gate. He was able to go head to head with the Jinchuriki Gaara, which is honestly something unheard of. He held his own for most of the match, which shows what a powerful and determined individual he is. Before and even during the match, other ninja in the tuning exams had already doubted his abilities, which is something Lee was very much aware of. Regardless, he still gave that fight his all and pushed himself to his breaking point. No one can hold a candle to his determination. Let's compare this with the main characters. The main characters Naruto and Sasuke have every ability possible. Taijutsu and ninjutsu, incredibly high chakra reserves, overpowered jutsu only they can use, and craziest of all, they are literal reincarnations of gods. I think having a character that is a bit more realistic like Rock Lee is something we anime lovers can connect to a lot better than some overpowered MC trope, which is already seen in every shonen. While yes, Naruto and Sasuke had a very traumatic past and were alone for most of their childhood, it doesn't make up for the fact that they had godlike abilities waiting for them to be unlocked. Unlike Rock Lee, which had to train hard in order to make up for the lack of basic ninjutsu skills. We as a fanbase would like to see characters grow and struggle without the need for unique secret abilities waiting to be unlocked for them, which is something the creators should know. On a side note, if we had a Rock Lee side story, it would most likely start from the beginning, just like the original Naruto series did, in Ninja School. We would be able to see Rock Lee get ostracized and bullied for his lack of basic abilities by his classmates. I would even suspect that he'd repeat classes just like Naruto did, because he couldn't pass some simple tests like the transformation jutsu. We should also see the specific training regimes which they would follow in order to keep up with their peers. Having the other Leaf Ninja as rivals would help Lee push himself even further to increase his ability. Although we have never heard anything about Lee's parents, I think they'd be more so neglectful and shameful of his lack of ability rather than supportive, as would many parents do throughout the series. Aside from the negative stuff, we would also see more of the connection that he has with Guy Sensei. We would see each step of his growth from the moment he opened his first gate, all the way to perfect the entire jutsu and create subversions of it. Through this series, we would also see Guy Sensei struggle with school as well as his own sensei and how they connect with Lee. Might Dai, which was Guy Sensei's father, had also no ninjutsu nor genjutsu prowess, which is why Guy took an initial liking to Rock Lee. He reminded him of his father. Through this story, we would see a student and his master grow to unimaginable lengths together, regardless of their shortcomings, which would make for an even greater story. It would kind of remind us of the relationship Naruto had with Jiraiya. Having this story told by Rock Lee's experiences while having long training arcs would be such a cool thing to see from this character. Coming from nothing makes for a way better story. Do you think Rock Lee should get his own spin-off? If so, you might be interested in some of the other theories I have, including how Naruto was raised, Naruto's final stage mode, and even why Naruto became so weak in the anime Boruto. And if you're also interested in hearing about other animes that are new and up and coming, be sure to check out the rest of the videos on this channel. Talk to you guys soon. See you in the next one. Peace.